So, hi, how are you doing? That looks so beautiful. I'm just now seeing it on the screen. I don't know if you can. The moon, the star. I'm a moon, star, sun, basically anything in the sky person. It's beautiful. So, anyways, I haven't been bored in the last 4 years. And that's all this video is about. So, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about authenticity, realism, manifestation, perspectives, experiences, stories, do's, don'ts, what I did that worked for me, what I did that did not work for me, and everything in between. So, let's go. What is actually being bored? So I've seen people around me telling quite a lot of times in a day when they say, I'm so bored. And I think to myself that when was the last time I was bored? And I couldn't think of any time, like at least since 2021, that I feel like some something changed after my MBA. I was so much into trauma that I started sitting with myself quite a lot. And that's when I realized, like, since then, I haven't been bored. If you're bored at any point of the day, at any time of the day, here is a suggestion. Always sit bored with either of the things, like either with a journal and a pen, or with a coloring book, or maybe with a DIY project. Do not tend to Netflix or let's watch a movie just because I'm bored, or let's doom scroll just because I'm bored. Because I've realized that these are so much easily available dopamine vessels that are available to us like that. And if we know that we are watching them only because we're bored, it's just time gone. What I feel is, especially all these series and doom scrolling and everything, because I myself have has done it so much over the past 1 year. Not because I was bored, I had my other reasons, but I have realized that when used to not watch them, I used to have a lot more ideas in my head, and I used to do a lot more in the day, even if that meant sitting and doing nothing. Because let me ask you a question. When was the last time you just sat and did absolutely nothing? It's not easy to sit. That's why, like, sit without anything, and that's why people tend to not do it. Now, first is awareness that I'm getting bored, and so I have, for example, my journal and a pen with me. What additionally you could do is create a atmosphere. Like, you could have low cortisol, high frequency music in the background on your laptop on YouTube, and put it somewhere in the corner of the room where you could see that spirals or whatever the visual is, and you could hear that noise. You can just sit with yourself. What I tend to do is, when I write in that position or in that situation, your thoughts are very chaotic, and all you need to do is just fill the page. I'm not saying have a structure, I'm not saying have a good handwriting, I'm not saying have it in past, present, future, nothing. Just fill. Like, make it sound like it's a paper no one's ever gonna check. Probably even you wouldn't look at your paper. But try that habit when you're bored, and see what your inner mind or inner thoughts are trying to tell you. You'll be shocked. You'll be surprised. Rather than shocked, you'll be surprised on how much of sense our brain is making right now, and how much of nonsense our brain is making right now. I'll give you an example. So, I used to think a lot about how a certain person is behaving with me and how it is not right, how no, they cannot behave with me like that. And after doing this practice for like long enough, for like a year, it just that switch was just on, and I do not really care anymore. I'm so unbothered that now it's a problem. Like, why am I not bothered enough? I feel like I want to be bothered so that I can make nice with such and such person, because now it's ingrained into me to have that much level of self respect where I'm not entertaining everyone else's opinion of me. That's just an example. Your problem or your thought process or your situation or your obsessive thinking, could be about anything. All you need to do is put it out on paper so that you can see how unuseful is that or how useful is that, and then act accordingly. Second process, where I said like you could draw or like color. I used to have this adult mandala coloring book, and I used to like color in that, listening to again. So my listening is, or my audios keeps changing, even when, like, even if you do not want to have anything on audio and you just want to like sit, like it is such a nice weather and I just want to sit, do your own thing. Like, this is not a tutorial, this is just what I used to do. So do what you want to do. I always say this, that I am here to just share my experience. This is not a tutorial of any kind. This is just my experience. So whatever you can take away from it, that would be helpful for you. Whatever you want to like let go of, definitely do that. Definitely. That's all YouTube videos are for. Take what is useful. So anyways, when you go to this coloring thing, you know what will happen? A lot of thoughts will keep popping in your head. And in between those thoughts, there will be other thoughts which will be, oh, orange will look good, oh, green will look good, and then you'll be like, oh, like I'm here, I'm coloring, but this other thought is coming as well. And that's when you are like, there's this technique, meditation technique, which I am doing these days, which is neti neti meditation, which is like not this nor that. So when you apply this kind of meditation technique while coloring, it's crazy. It's like you're coloring and you're saying, one thought comes and says, and you're like, not this. Another thought comes, you're like, not that. And you're just coloring. And then your thoughts, you will reach a stage where there'll be no thought, absolutely no thought. And that will be the best boredom you will actually feel. Oops. So the curtain almost flew away my camera. Yeah, I think we are good with the coloring point. What was the last point? The DIY things. Yeah, our last was the DIY projects that you could do. I cannot say I haven't tried. Like I've got this IKEA stuff, and so much of this stuff has to be DIY'd. So I did all of that by hand, me and my partner, and we realized that there is so less of DIYs happening in this digital world, that when we were doing that, it kind of reminded us how beautiful it is to do something which does not involve a screen, which actually just involves your hands and your brain. So it's like really interesting, and it really gives you, you will have conversations you otherwise wouldn't have, because you do not have that kind of space in your head, be it with yourself or be it with the other person. Yeah, I think that was the video. I really wanted to keep it short. I really wanted to keep it to the point and crisp, and hopefully you got something from it, because if I haven't been bored in 4 years, it's only because of these few things that I've made sure that I do whenever I have time to myself. I don't even know where the word boredom comes from. It's the time to the self, and it's a blessing. Not everyone gets that. So take it as a blessing next time you have time to yourself, next time you're free, and try to know yourself more. Like, keep that relationship with yourself fresh, and keep it like you want to give the best life to yourself, and that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Hope this was helpful.